Well, as is the case with Oliver being another side tank engine. By the way, auto tanks don't have their own designation in the white notation system. Bill and Ben being saddle tanks when we've already got one feels like a case of Wilbert being onto something that could appeal to both laymen and enthusiasts, but tripping short of the finish line. Being twins, they're perfectly entitled to be the same sort of engine, so my ideal Bill and Ben are still Bagnall tank engines, but they're not saddle tanks. They're wing tanks.
Called it!
Wing tanks, for those who don't know, hug the sides of the smoke box, and are often confused with inverted saddle tanks, which hammock the boiler. Wings are much more common in narrow gauge circles, but I found a standard gauge example, Bagnall Works number 954, Titan, and I found a similar looking model on Light Railway Store's website, so here goes. The trouble with wing tanks is they became unpopular with customers around the turn of the 20th century. Titan was built in 1889, and unlike Percy and Oliver, I feel Bill and Ben being young scallywags still fits. So here's my fanon explanation. They're not Soda China Clay numbers 1 and 2, but numbers 3 and 4. Numbers 1 and 2 were ordered in 1889, named Pig and Pot, and the Clay Company were so happy with their performance they bought a set of drawings from Bagnall for when the time came for them to be replaced. So in the 1950s, when Pig and Pot were both due for withdrawal and the company contacted Bagnalls to order identical engines, and they said they don't have those blueprints anymore, you can figure out the rest. A continuation would play out differently though. Side note, I considered leaving Bill and Ben as lookalikes of Judy and Alfred and making Percy a wing tank, and the only reason I didn't was I want some semblance of metropolitan representation in the core cast. If you liked hearing my point of view and seeing my edits, leave a comment saying which character you'd like me to cover next.